So my name is Ryan Steinelson. I am the owner of Accelerate Marketing, a digital marketing agency that's been around for the past 15 years. Tonight, I'm talking about boosting your Google local service ads ranking, the proven formula to get more leads. If your Google local service ads are underperforming, then I'm going to help you. And then I'm going to also show you how to leverage the Google local service ads algorithm to your advantage. This is really important because ultimately, the lifeblood of any business, generating a consistent flow of inbound, pre-qualified, pre-sold leads. If you're not familiar with Google local service ads as a business owner, then you'll be able to see what they are and how you can set up your own to show up right at the top of Google. LSAs are one of the best ways to generate leads, but most businesses fail to rank high enough to get consistent results. And this is what I see a lot. If you're not optimized, you're leaving money on the table. And there are some ways to really optimize your Google local service ads page. It's what we call the 3R strategy: reviews, radius, response rate. Okay, the 3Rs. If you're optimizing those three aspects of your Google local service ads page, meaning you're getting reviews on a consistent basis, you are answering the phone every time, and you have optimized your radius to make sure that you're showing up for most of the places that you can, then you're going to generate a good, consistent lead volume. By mastering your LSA ranking, you can reduce your cost per lead, outshine your competitors, and watch your business grow. And I'll show you here on my screen. Here, if I go to Google and I type in, let's say, electrician near me, this section right here is the Google Guaranteed section. Okay, so Google Guaranteed is also considered the Google Local Service Ad section. The only two ways that you can get a lead from this platform is either through via phone or via message leads, and you pay per lead. Now you pay half as much as you would for a message lead as you do for a phone lead. So these are half price leads. If I click on this, it's going to generate a phone call. If I click on this, then it's going to say, okay, what message do you want to send? And then name, email, phone number, send it. And this is the reason why it's so important to make sure that you've got some sort of a system that's not human, like an AI agent to respond to these message leads. Because what's going to show up here in this little blurb that says typically replies in a few hours is going to reflect the time it takes for you to respond to those message leads. If I were a business owner, I would make sure that I've got an AI agent attached to my message leads for sure. Also, you definitely want to make sure that you have these photos built out here. If you don't have photos uploaded and really good quality photos, then your listing is just not going to stand out. And you can see some of these don't even have any photos. So it's really important to make sure that you've got good quality photos to show off your listing. The other thing that is really important is to give yourself the best chance to get leads by making it so that your ad is running 24 hours. Again, one of the best ways to do that is by setting up an AI agent so that you're able to take those leads 24/7. These guys are closed at 9:30. They're not getting any more leads after 9:30 p.m. So they're not getting as many leads as these other guys. So very important to keep that in mind when you're running this ad type. So your profile is the foundation of your LSA success. So when you go here and you set up your profile, you definitely want to make sure that you identify the areas that you serve. This is one of the 3Rs. When you set up your radius, you want to make sure that you set up your radius with all the cities that you can work in. If you just type in the zip codes and you don't put the cities that those zip codes correspond to, then you're not going to show up for the cities, even though you'd think you would, because you're identifying the cities by the zip codes that you put in there. You're still not going to show up for those cities. And I've confirmed this. So this is something, these little subtle shifts in setting up your Google local service ads page can make all the difference in the world. We've been optimizing Google local service ads pages since it started. So there's 7 different categories of optimization for you to show up down here. And We can run an audit for any business. If you have a business and you want us to run an audit for you, we'll be glad to run an audit for you. Okay, to make sure that you have the best chance of showing up on the maps down here, and then that you have the best chance of showing up on the Google local service ads section up here. We are Google local service ads partners. There's only about 40 local service ads partners throughout the world. We're one of them. If you want to expand, we do have access to data that will help you identify where to open up your next location, because Google actually, as a partner, they give us access to a spreadsheet that's huge that allows us to know where there's the least amount of competition and the most search volume for your particular keywords, if that's electrician or plumber. And by the way, the first thing that I would do is make sure you've actually set up your call tracking. You definitely want to make sure that you can hold whoever's doing your optimization accountable. Okay, that's the key. You want to know how many calls are coming in so that you can determine what your return on investment is. This kid that is managing this tradesman's LSA page that's in Utah, and all of a sudden the volume of leads from his local service ads page just plummeted. He thought it was because he was not responding to the surveys, or he wasn't marking his leads as booked and all that other stuff. It has nothing to do with it. I'm telling you, it's the 3 R's: reviews, radius, response rate. Getting a review every week, making sure you optimize the radius like I talked about, and then the response rate, making sure that all the calls are answered every single time. There's 3 reasons why you use call tracking. Number 1 is you set up what's called SIMU-call, okay, where you ring multiple numbers at the same time. Okay, that increases the likelihood the calls are answered every time. Number 2, you set up a 20-second delay. If you don't want the AI to answer, the agent to answer first, you have a human answer it, or your human intake team, for 20 seconds. And then if they don't answer, then you flip it over to the AI. Third is you have what's called a call flow, meaning you ring certain numbers from 9 to 5 and other numbers from 5 to 9. If you guys want, you can always, text me at 619-304-5155. When you get a response, that's our AI agent, by the way. Okay. I'm not responding. And the agent can speak in, multiple languages. So here's our AI agent. So this is what you want. Not only can the AI agent communicate via text, it can also do chat on a website like this. And, hello, how can I assist you today? Are you interested in optimizing your Google? Yes, I am. Yes. And this could be on your page, and it can book appointments. Yeah, my name. So this is, instead of having any opt-ins on your website, all you need is just an AI agent on your website now. Okay. This does everything for you. Okay. So my name is Ryan, and in City, Florida. Okay. Could you please provide your name of your business? Yep. Excel. Yeah. So, and I can ask anything that I want to, and you can go here and you can ask any question to this AI agent about local service ads. What are some of the, so you can have your own AI agent that is answering questions. What are some of the verticals that can run Google local service? So it understands everything about Google local service ads. Any question that you have, you can get answers from the AI agent. And by the way, if you want to learn more about this, you can go to our local lead labs. It's a free community. You can go to school.com/local lead labs so that you guys understand how to really optimize your business. And then let me know what other questions that you guys have, because I want to make sure that I follow through on what I said. Okay. Some homework for you guys. So log into your Google local service ads dashboard and audit your profile, reviews, and budget. Look at what your budget is, look at what your bidding is, and see how frequently are you getting a review every week. If you're not, you definitely have some room for improvement. And then you can book a free LSA optimization review with us. You can just text this word audit to 619-304-5155. You'll experience the agent that we have. So we've seen what works and what doesn't work. And sometimes that's really all that it takes. So if you got value, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. We'd really like to help any of you guys that are looking to get more leads and to generate another $100,000 or more per month for your business, and create a business that really is much more fun and enjoyable. to manage and run without having to wear so many hats. So anyway, thanks guys. We'll talk to you soon. Good luck.